Ellie from the YouLi support team here to talk to you a little bit today about your Traveler Tripboard. Your Traveler Tripboard is a really powerful way to see all of the information for your one specific traveler on that one trip that you're clicked into. You'll be able to see, a summary of all of their profile information, payment information, task information, optional item information, and also like an activity feed of that specific traveler, so the actions that they've taken on this specific trip. As you can see here, I am on my Jordan for the Adventurous demo trip under my Manage People tab. This is one of the ways that you can access your traveler's Tripboard. You can do that by clicking on their name or going over underneath the actions and then clicking on the View Traveler Tripboard icon. I do also want to show you how you can access your traveler's Tripboard from the Manage Payments tab. So I am going to click into my Manage Payments. And then again, when I go over onto the actions area and click manage at the very bottom, I can see the option to click view traveler Tripboard. Now, I actually want to show you somebody who is a part of an invitation group. So I'm going to click here on, let's say, Miranda, and click manage and then view traveler Tripboard. And immediately it will take me into the summary of Miranda on this specific trip. So at the top here, I have the ability to send Miranda her magic link, edit Miranda's profile, view as Miranda, as well as print this information. I can also immediately see Miranda's status on the trip, her registration status. In this case, she is booked, which means she is paid in some capacity. In this case, she is partially paid. I can also send Miranda a manual message via YouLi, so I can send her some message so that she can see what I need to say to her, and then immediately from that email click back into her YouLi trip page, which is a powerful way to communicate with your travelers when you need them to get stuff done. Here you can also see the payments for Miranda done, the payments for her entire invitation group actually. So if you notice here, it's payments for Kanga. That's the name of her invitation group. Underneath that, I can see how much she's expected to pay, how much has been paid, and how much is left to be due. I can see the payments that have been made, as well as right method and status of that. I also have the ability to quickly send a receipt to Miranda of her payments that she has made across this specific trip. And then also I will have the ability, once this loads, to also manage payments. So I can immediately click in and manage some of the payments for Miranda here. Underneath payments, I can also see the invitation group that Miranda is in. Again, I can see the group name, which is Kanga, and who else is in that with her. I can click into the other members of her invitation group as well. Underneath invitation group, I see a summary of the optional items and add-ons that Miranda has opted into. I can send a specific message about those as well to Miranda. Underneath that, I can see all of the task responses Miranda has or has not responded to. This is a powerful way, right, to get a snapshot of how much work they have left to do and how much work they have already done, as well as gather that information all in one place for this one specific traveler. Again, can be really helpful if you need to print or see everything in one place. Underneath that information about tasks, I can see the activity feed for specifically Miranda, which is super powerful in seeing the automatic emails that have gone out on behalf of YouLi to her. I can see payments that have been done. I can see actions that Miranda has taken on her trip page herself, as well as any actions taken by planners on behalf of Miranda. Traveler Tripboard is a super powerful way for you to see everything you need to know about your travelers. So enjoy, explore, and as always, feel free to reach out to me and our help team here by clicking the little help bot at the bottom.